Photoroom. If you sell products online, you already know the pain of editing photos one by one, and today I'm testing whether their API can actually kill that pain at scale. Photoroom's own pitch is simple. Deploy the #1 background remover and AI photo editing API into your app in less than an hour. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how the API works with real code, break down the real pricing, and give you my honest final verdict. Let's get into it. So what exactly is the Photoroom API? At its core, it solves one specific problem: editing product photos at scale without a human touching every single image. The old manual way is opening each photo in Photoshop, hand tracing the subject, swapping the background, exporting. Repeat that hundreds or thousands of times for a real catalog. The new way is sending that same image to Photoroom's API as a single HTTP request, and getting back a clean, background removed, or fully restyled, image in under a second. This is built for developers, e-commerce platforms, marketplaces, and dropshipping or reselling businesses that need to process large volumes of product images automatically. It is not for someone who just wants to edit one photo for Instagram. For that, you'd want Photoroom's regular consumer app, not the API. Let's talk money. Photoroom actually has two completely separate pricing pages, so make sure you're looking at the right one. If you land on the consumer pricing page, that's for manually editing photos. We want the API pricing instead. Good news first. There is a free way to test the API. You get 1,000 sandbox images per month on the image editing API, plus 10 real, non-watermarked production calls the moment you create an account. Once you're ready to go live, there are two core API plans. The basic plan covers background removal, cropping, and resizing, priced at 2 cents per image. The Plus plan unlocks the full image editing API, AI backgrounds, AI shadows, relighting, and virtual models, priced at 10 cents per image. If you only need clean backgrounds, stay on Basic. If you want AI-generated scenes or shadows, you'll need Plus. Alright, let's actually build with this. I'm going to walk you through the full workflow using a real product photo I shot myself, a coffee mug sitting on a cluttered desk. First thing, the Photoroom home dashboard. Across the top you've got quick launch tiles like background remover, AI fashion models, product staging, and ghost mannequin. Down in the sidebar there's a dedicated section called Visual Agents and API. A modal pops up. I'm clicking straight into Generate my API key. And here's the actual API dashboard with overview, usage, API keys, and workflows. To get a key I can actually use in code, I click Create API Key. Now let's put it to work. I've got my key copied. So let's open a terminal. First, I make sure my terminal is pointed at the folder where my mug photo actually lives. Then I paste this all on one line. And done. One request. No SDK installation, no dependencies. Opening the result, the background's completely gone, replaced with transparency, and even the edge of the mug handle looks clean. That first call only removes the background. For a fully styled e-commerce shot, I switch to the Plus plan's image editing endpoint, which can put the product on a solid color, resize it, and add padding, all in one call. And look at that. From a cluttered desk photo to a marketplace-ready listing image, generated automatically, no manual editing. On speed, Photoroom advertises background removal processing as fast as 350 milliseconds, and in my own test the full round trip landed around 1 to 2 seconds. As for bugs, one real snag I hit during testing. The copy-paste command from Photoroom's docs uses backtick line breaks, which only work in PowerShell. In command prompt, just paste everything as a single line and you're fine. For ease of use, this is a developer tool, so I'm judging it by developer standards. The documentation includes ready-made code samples in Curl, JavaScript, Python, Java, and Swift, making it easy to get your first successful API call running. Let's run through the pros and cons. On the pros side, first, the cutout quality is genuinely best in class, even on tricky edges. Second, integration is simple with a standard HTTP call. Third, the free tier is generous for testing. Fourth, speed is a real advantage for bulk processing. On the cons side, first, pricing can be confusing because the consumer app and API have separate pricing pages. Second, there's no annual discount on the API. Third, The two endpoint structure and terminal syntax differences can confuse beginners. So what's my final verdict on the Photoroom API? Overall, this is a genuinely strong, developer-friendly tool, especially if you're building a marketplace, an inventory system, or a Shopify app that needs to process product photos automatically at volume. The cutout quality and speed are both excellent, and getting your first working call up is a matter of minutes, not hours. The real friction is on the pricing and setup side, 2 separate pricing pages, and some terminal-specific syntax quirks, but none of that is a deal-breaker once you know what to expect. I'm giving it 4.3 out of 5 stars. If you're processing product images programmatically, this is absolutely worth testing on the free sandbox tier before you commit to a paid plan. Thanks for watching this Photoroom API review. Please like, subscribe, and comment below, and don't forget to check out this video here, which YouTube thinks may be a good fit for you.